Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us and welcome to your Transformers bonus news on a Monday. This is the perfect opportunity for me to keep you guys updated with things that are going on in the world of Transformers and of course this YouTube channel. Now I'm going to kick off with saying you're probably going to be sick of the sight of me by the end of the week. I've got so much news, so many things to tell you and of course so many events that we've got planned. So first and foremost, huge thank you to anybody and everybody who came and said hello, shook my hand and just basically made the entire day of Saturday just disappear. I was there really early. I was there from, like, as I say, 8 a.m. right through to 6 p.m. and the whole day just disappeared. It vanished. It was such a great experience. And again, thank you to everybody that made that possible, from just normal attendees, guests like myself, store holders, the whole TF Nation crew, panel people, everybody. It was just great. And it's a shame that I didn't get to speak to as many people as possible. But again, thank you ever so much. Also, of course, you've probably seen me dressed up on my silly Bumblebee hoodie. That is because, of course, as we already know now, 27th of March, this Thursday, 3 p.m, I'm going to be there all day this Thursday. And this is, again, an open invitation, guys. If you can be there for 3 p.m, please let us know. Put your name in the comments if you can be at the Battersea Power Station before 3 p.m. or for 3 p.m. for the ROBOSEN unveiling. The shop is open all day as normal, but it's going to be split into two sections. First 30 people get to come in and see the unveiling first. And then, of course, after that, it's going to be available to see for anybody and everybody who pops in after work, etc. Right, let's kick off with something that I told you about last week, but now we've got actual images and photos. This is, of course, the Haslab Liokaiser figure. Now, I did mention that on Instagram, Evan and Emily had done an update video. So these are the updates that I was on about and that they've referred to with regards to the Haslab. Now, also, again, I want to reiterate that they were saying that the basic model is what you've seen. It's the absolute basic. So what they're doing is, with all of these improvements, they're taking all of the comments. This, by the way, they said would look more like a missile launcher. So a lot more detail on that particular area there. So yeah, they were saying there's wheels going to be on there. That it's going to be a much better, the best improved version. This is going to be the best. All of the chest animals are going to be able to combine with Death Cobra to make a huge arm cannon, make it even more interesting. And of course, very quickly, guys, the backing ends today. So it's less than 24 hours now. It does end today if you want to get it. And as I was just saying, by the time it comes around for the final production of the figures, there's going to be loads of improvements. So that is great. And of course, check out Hasbro Pulse to get that backed right now. Right, T-Turtle Transformers plushies. These were first seen at one of the conventions last year. There's a full article and indeed video of this on TFW 2005. That is these giant plushies which basically transform because they are reversible. So you've got robot mode and alternate mode. I know I'm being really generous there in saying they've got two modes. They do just reverse, which you can see there, and exactly that. Yep, that's it, one mode. And of course there's got to be Optimus Prime coming up as well, 6-inch and 7-inch. There are the two together. Sorry, that's the dimensions of the actual plushie itself. These do look a lot of fun and I will keep an eye out for them, but to be honest, I can probably see the store in Battersea stocking these very soon as well. Right, this also now is going to segue into, this was taken from T-Formers, but it's also on TFW 2005 now as well. This is going to be my go-to website when I retire. I've mentioned this loads of times, and I'm going to direct you to there if you haven't heard about it for the reasons on here. So the Sunbow Marvel archive, the clue is in the title. So anything that Sunbow had their hands on in the 80s, which was of course Transformers, which was Marvel cartoons, they've got a full archive. They've got screenplays, they've got synopsis, they've got character profiles, they've got production line, and they've just updated the 1986 catalogue binder details. So we've got the names of the figures there, the characters they were, the Bob Budiansky sketches going into some of the characters. As I say, guys, as soon as I retire, this is going to be my, I suppose, reading. It's going to keep me so busy for as long as possible because everything is on here, as I've just said, and you can see this is just a mini taste of what they've got. They've got screenplays to all of the G1 episodes, not just of Transformers, but as I say, everything that is Sunbow and Marvel related. So amazing. And again, I just want to direct you guys to that if that is something that you might be interested in as well. There we go, last few pages, and as I say, it is on TFW 2005 now as well, or you can just go directly to Sunbow and Marvel Script Storyboard Archive. Right, couple of, I suppose, sightings spotted. Everything's going nuts this week. So in Canada, they have found Bone Crusher, Scrapper and TF1 Sentinel Prime. This has been confirmed on TFW 2005. And Megatronus has also been found in Canada. And I can also confirm, because this is where mine's coming from, this is In Demand Toys Facebook page. All of them figures there are due in on Wednesday. So Air Raid, Slingshot, Waspinator, Solus Prime, G2 Grimlock, The Fallen, basically all of the things that were shown at the tail end of last year. Studioseries Ironhide, Sentinel Prime, and of course the Transformers one, I'm trying to think of it, Mandalorian, that's it, as well as loads of others, as well as Blockies restock, and indeed I might have to get this at that price. That is the first crossover of the G.I. Joe, the Megatron. His tank is going to be in stock for £40 as well. Right, very quickly onto Unique Toys. This is a third-party company. This is their take on I believe it's a masterpiece scale take on a Stinger figure. So they've already done Bumblebee and various other movie-related characters. You can see there. This is their Stinger figure. Maybe it's not masterpiece. Please let me know in the comments. I should know this. I do know that. I do apologise. At least I've got the character right. As I always say, third party is not my strongest, but I just want to make you guys aware of this, is if this is something that you are indeed after and indeed looking for. So it is Unique Toys take on a Stinger figure there. It looks like they are calling him Red Destroyer. So if you want to find him, he is available on Shozy. I'm going to show you where that is in a second as well. Talk of the devil, this is Shozy's Blockies pre-order page. Everything including the new sets, including the, again, new classic class ones as well. This is the pre-order page. Great news for people who missed out on Doctor Wu's Optimus Prime. It is there. There is also, as you can see, DNA upgrade kits, fans, toys, Constructicons, the Lucky Cat Nemesis Prime, which we've reviewed the normal one on here. Again, guys, check this out. There is everything on here apart from mainline Studio Series and Generations. So there's YOLO Park, there's 3-0, there's Missing Link, there's Masterpiece, there's Movie Masterpiece, and as I said, absolutely everything else. So yeah, with regards to the channel, I've got some Hot Wheels Bumblebee figures to review. I've just got loads, guys. It's just going to be crazy. So stay tuned for updates, again, on things going on in store. If you can't be there, I'm going to give you updates of things that are going to be happening on the channel, on ROBOSEN's YouTube, and indeed, of course, the new Transformers Battersea one as well. So as always, guys, keep your eyes peeled and stay tuned on here, and I will be catching up with you all very, very soon. Take care.